April 12, 2023. Good day all. This is a message from Sierra Victor. We continue with our current program based on a book named Spy Secrets That Can Save Your Life by Jason Hansen as a baseline. The information, techniques, and skills is applicable and adapted to the high crime environment in South Africa. Chapter 3. Escape and Evasion Kit. Crucial items and information for surviving disasters both major and minor. Knowledge is the most important tool of all. That being said, there are situations where some supplies and a few tools can save your life. You never know where or when you're going to be faced with a life or death situation. Could you and your family survive in your house should you be trapped and unable to get food or water from outside sources? How long could you survive if something goes horribly wrong while you're out for a drive? And while it's easy to come up with countless examples of weather putting people in peril, there are many other dangerous situations that can occur at a moment's notice. The 3 tiers of survival gear. Tier 1, Everyday Gear. This will be items that you can carry on your person every day. Pocket knife. Pocket knives can not only serve as a self-defense tool, but also used to open packaging, cutting through material for makeshift bandages, open tin cans, etc. If you have a multi-tool Swiss Army knife-style pocket knife, you will have the benefit of more tools like screwdrivers, etc. Handgun. The ultimate self-defense tool you'll ever need. But be sure to have your license up to date, carry the gun as per legislation, and know and be comfortable in how to use it. Charged cell phone. A cell phone without airtime or with a flat battery is of no use in an emergency situation. Don't leave your house with a less than 30% battery life on your phone, and don't argue that you'll charge it in your car while driving. You can be hijacked or forced into a situation where you have to leave your car and escape a threat. Your phone must be charged then to call for help. Cash money. Always make sure that you have some cash money in your wallet. If there is a power outage, you won't be able to withdraw cash or pay for fuel, etc. Tactical pen. A tactical pen is a pen made of steel like some of the old Parker brand pens we used to get in South Africa. It can be used as a normal pen, because it has a refillable or replaceable inner, but in an emergency it can be used as a self-defense tool to an attacker's throat, eyes, or any other soft body part. Credit card knife. Basically it is a flat blade about the thickness of a credit card within a plastic mold that looks like a credit card. It can be folded open and the plastic gets folded into a grip with the blade protruding. This is very handy as it fits in your wallet, can be used in self-defense as well as to cut through cable ties, etc. It can be purchased from most Chinese stores for as little as 20 Rand or 50 Rand. The other advantage is that it is so flat, that even when frisked by an attacker, they might miss feeling it. Tier 2, Laptop bag gear or purse gear. Spare ammunition. A proper multi-tool. A mini first aid pouch. A mini flashlight. Duct tape. A lighter. A roll of paracord or parachute cord as it is better known. Tier 3, Vehicle gear. A proper toolbox. Towing rope. A hammer or a crowbar. A Regulation 3 first aid kit. A medium-size fire extinguisher. An extra lighter or 2. A cheap spare cell phone. A printout of a local map or road atlas. A grab or bug-out bag. A 72-hour kit is an absolutely critical item for you to have in your car. Should you end up in an accident in an obscure area, your car breaks down, or you're trapped in a natural disaster, the items in this small backpack can keep you alive. This kit contains 3 days' worth of food and water. This pack is small, it's not going to take up a lot of space in your car, and it's just not something you can afford to go without. It's easy to buy these packs pre-made or you can make one yourself. A good pack contains the following items. Food bars, you want at least 6 high-energy bars, about 400 calories each. They should come wrapped in waterproof packaging. Dehydrated food shakes or canned food. Water purification tablets or droplets, or a life straw, A water bottle. A set of cutlery. A pair of Dixies or plastic plates. AM/FM radio, make sure you also have batteries. The radio allows you to monitor the weather and other radio stations in the event of an emergency. LED flashlight, you want a flashlight that is rechargeable and won't run out of power. Look for a flashlight you can recharge by simply squeezing the handle or using a crank. A small gas camp stove with a fire bucket or at least one small pot to warm food in or boil water. Waterproof matches, you want a box of waterproof matches in case your gear gets wet during an emergency. Emergency sleeping bag, the bag should be waterproof and windproof and retain 90% of your body heat. Emergency poncho, get a poncho that includes a hood to protect your entire body from the elements. Survival knife, some survival knives contain as many as 16 different tools, including a Phillips head screwdriver, can opener, corkscrew, reamer, manicure blade, etc. Pocket tissues, have at least 3 packs of tissues. Or a roll of toilet paper. Sewing kit, to use for sewing clothing or to repair tears in tents or other shelters. Make sure you have safety pins, needles, buttons, and thread. 24-piece hygiene kit, consider having a toothbrush, toothpaste, wet naps for your hands, a bar of soap, etc. Notepad and pencil, for writing down important information during an emergency. Miscellaneous items. As you now know, I like to be prepared to deal with anything. In addition to the items I've already gone over in the 3 tiers of survival gear, there are a few other things I like to keep in my car. One of these is bolt cutters. If I ever need to cut through a chain link fence, or snap a padlock off of a fence, these are going to work. If you're cutting through fences, you're most likely in an extreme situation. If you haven't figured it out already, I also like to double up on certain items. I like to add extra rations of food and water pouches to what's already in my 72-hour kit. Remember, I'm not saying you need to run out and buy all of these items today. You should think about what items in the 3 tiers of survival gear would work best for you. But at the very least, start putting together your survival gear today. Thank you for listening or reading this message. We will continue in our next message on Spy Secrets, with Chapter 3. Gathering intelligence, collecting information to stay safe. Please feel free to use and distribute as needed. Our messages are not by any means enticing you to a revolution of sorts, but rather to equip you with the necessary theoretical background in order to assist local armed forces or police in stabilizing a SHTF situation. Please contact any admin on any Sierra Victor group for our previous material or search for our channel on YouTube. We wish you well. Sierra Victor.